Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima Underworld 2. And when last we left off, we were in Kikoskia Keep, that floats above a desert landscape below. It's sort of a floating mockery of Castle Britannia in many regards. We discovered a few things about this place. Firstly, that it's definitely under the sway of the Guardian, up to the point of having his own set of virtues that the people follow, that are nothing like the ones in Britannia. Secondly, there are a few people here that are not really on the Guardian's side. Firstly, there is Lobar, a fantastic swordsman, who is perpetually drunk to make sure that the voice of the Guardian doesn't manage to get into his head. Then there is Altara, who is actively working against the Guardian, alongside Bishop, who we encountered in the Prison Tower world. There are also a few of the, the Goblin Spy in the Prison Tower world said were the cats that were able to sniff out basically traitors. There's also a kitchen here, and there's a guard. I believe this door is sturdy rather than unlocked. It might be unlocked, but we might be going back to there later. We don't want to talk to Lobar for now. We do want to talk to Kintara here. She seems important. Stay and talk with me a moment, traveller, for I see that by thy clothing thou art from a far-off land, as am I. We're looking for hints on places and locations and answers to questions that Mistal might give us, and this might help. Where art thou from? I hail from the land of Javra, though it has been years since I have seen that place. 'Tis beyond the Tué Mountains, far from this desert place. And tell me, who art thou? I am Shana, a traveller like yourself. Let us not betray that with the Avatar. Let us not betray that we are sworn to destroy the Guardian. When you're in a floating fortress that pretty much has people serving him, bad plan. Tis a hard life we lead, never staying long in one land. 'Tis fitting we meet in Kikoskia Keep, for our home is a moving place, never settled, always shifting over a harsh landscape. Two choices here. We could say a moving place, but let's not do that, because we need to make people think that we know what this place is. Whither art thou bound, Kintara? I am bound for Mashan, to receive a shipment of Shalathian? I think it's, Shalathian dream spice. There we go. Wouldst thou hear of the wondrous effects of this drug? Aye, tell me of it. 'Tis said a small measure of it, prepared properly, can bring thee dreams of the other worlds that lie next to our own. Many who take the drug speak of visions of a strange and beautiful shrine. She might be talking about the shrine of spirituality there. That is somewhere we might want to visit at some point. What a wondrous thing. If I only wish I had some to offer thee. In the meantime, may I interest you in these boots of fire resistance, fashioned of authentic dragon skin. Ah, you mean the dragon scale boots, like the ones in Ultima Underworld 1? I would certainly want those. Except, I wouldn't. Aye, how much are they? Well, it depends on what thou canst offer me. These are not dragon skin boots. These are just leather boots. This is playing a little on the memories of the first game, and people going, ooh, dragon skin boots, they're really useful. They have no properties whatsoever that will help you resist walking on lava. Do not buy them. It is a trap. We do not wish to barter further, but maybe there are other things that we could discover. For now, however, I believe that is, it's Ogre there? Did I speak to Ogre? I think I did. For now, we're going to keep exploring. We have more things that we need to discover. Let's get past this guard. Don't mind me, sir. And let's keep looking around. There are still a few more places we can actually explore. This door is locked. It's a sturdy door. Well, there's only one way to deal with sturdy doors, and that is to smash them down with our fists. We'll eventually get it open. It will yield at some point. It might not actually yield. It may yield. Nope. Doesn't seem to be yielding yet. Oh, it's badly damaged. So we're getting somewhere. Let's try this again. Kapow! There we go. We're in. There appear to be a lot of interesting items here. Let's, remove that sword. Ooh, there are some nice items here. A serviceable short sword, lots of short swords. Lots of hand axes. And an anvil and what looks like a sturdy barrel. Do we want to open the barrel? I think we do. What is in the barrel? You empty the barrel. There's a lot of leather armor in there. It's a nice place to find, but we really don't need to be in there necessarily. There's nothing of particular use for us. This place, however, seems to have absolutely nothing of interest. Who is this? This is, Churl, and this is Beauty. Now, if you, basically, change the lettering around of the Trilcan, you may find that they are a reference to a completely different series of games released by Origin. Let's, have a look here. Let's talk to you. Oh, talk to... There we go. Yeah? What is it? Who are you? Name's Churl. I keep the stables here. Where are all the horses? Horses? What do you mean? This is where we cheap... Where we, cheap. No. This is where we keep the, Trilcow. Yep. Trilkai? I don't know how to say it. It's a difficult word. Trilkai. The Trilks are good for carrying stuff and they're smart. Guardian likes us to breed them. They say he takes shipments of them from himself. I don't know why. How smart are they? Just animals, you know. What's the big deal? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, sure. I bet we could talk to them. Let's have a look. This one's named, Josie. Can we talk to her? A voice speaks to you, but you cannot place its source. Shh. Go to talk to she who they name Blackie. Ah. We have been, told to talk to a different one. Okay. A deep, resonant voice speaks inside your mind. Shana? I see. In your mind that you can be trusted. That you are not from this world. That you are an avatar. Yes, that is correct. We have need of a healer, but I see thou dost know nothing of our situation. The humans named us Trilkai. They do not know that we are able to communicate in this way. Why speak to me? I see that thou hast virtues that will prevent thee from betraying us. Indeed, Blackie is right. We must risk this, as many of us have need of a human agent in the keep. I will help thee where I can. Human, I am the oldest among us here, and have heard many stories of our race's past. Wild tales of Trilkai who flew among the stars, and hurled fire at the humans. Yeah, this is a more obvious reference to another series of Origin games. I would learn if thou hast met any being who has knowledge of this. I have heard none, but I shall look. If thou couldst learn the truth, it would be of great service to our race. Okay, we will do that. Do we need to talk to you now? Please, ma'am. I lack for little myself, but wouldst thou bring me some water? I'm very thirsty. Of course, I have some here. Please, I'd really like some. I thank thee, Shana. Now I must tell you something. I heard Relk thinking about thee. He doesn't like thee at all, and he made some kind of trap to catch thee in. If you go look for a black jewel, he put it in the oubliette. I don't understand what that means, but thou should stay away from him. I have never met him, but thanks for the warning. Please be careful. There is a warning about a person called Relk. Relk sounds dangerous. We're gonna have to find Relk at some point. Also, there's a level 2 to this place. I accidentally discovered that by clicking there. Although I'm not surprised that there is a level 2. We need to head south here. There's a bloodstain right there. That is not good. A door? Can we open it? We can. We may have been able to open the other one, but I didn't try. That is a scroll case. It's a map case, and it belongs to a human. So we're not going to be doing anything with that just yet. Who is in here? There is another of the Trilken. So we're not going to be doing anything with that in particular. Or this area. In fact, actually, there's nothing else really to see in this area. Apart from the fact that there was that scroll case. We could come back for that, maybe. Here's the stables. We want to just head out of the stables, actually, at this point. There is nothing more for us to get here. But there are a few more things that we could generally do. We want to avoid the throne room. We want to head more around here. We want to find one person in particular. We want to find Relk. There's Lobar.
Hey, my friend, how are you doing? Are you well? I'm just gonna go this way and talk to the walls.
You do that, Lobar. You do that. Here is, Lord, Thibris. Looks a lot like, Lord British, doesn't he? Here are some peaceful guards, and, there's another stairway up. We're gonna go in here. It's very similar, in fact, to Lord British's castle here. Mandarin belonging to a human, a skull, and a massive chest. We are not going to be opening any of those. I think that is a terrible idea. We do, however, want to find Relk. Relk is going to be somewhere in here. And mainly I want to find Relk so that I can talk to Relk. Relk was not over here. Relk might be somewhere around here. Is that Relk? No, you're just a guard. There probably are a few more guards around here. But this Relk apparently has moved a gem into the oubliette. We're definitely going to have to go and look in the oubliette. There appears to be nothing in particular in here. I believe there wasn't the last time. In fact, we can't find Relk right now. Where is Relk? There was a door here that was locked, so we can't go into there. In fact, I don't know where this Relk is at all. Maybe Relk is somewhere nearby the entrance where we first came in. I would like very much to find Relk. And talk to Relk and see what Relk has to say. Is one of these people Relk? You're a guard. You're Merzen. You're Relk! Ah, hello, Relk. How are you? I wish to speak with thee. A well-groomed young man in armor greets you. I am pleased to meet thee, Shana. I am Relk, captain of the guards. Do come visit me in my quarters in the southwest sometime. I am sure we have much to discuss. What would you like to discuss with me? He appears very nervous. I have, heard thou art, wise in the way of virtue. Is that not so? That is a leading question. I'm gonna say yes, indeed. Then we shall speak on that subject. Until later. He hurries away. Yeah, that's not foreshadowing at all, Relk. I think Relk knows. I think Relk may know. Let us talk to the King of Kilorn Keep.
Greetings, my daughter. I look a lot like Lord British, but ignore the fact that I look a lot like Lord British, because I'm not Lord British.
Who art thou?
I am Lord Thibris, master of this keep.
And what keep is this?
Why, this is Kilorn Keep. A fine posting for an old soldier, I must say. A mile in the air, striking fear into the desert nomads. Very fine.
Wert thou a soldier for the Guardian?
And a fine one, too. I served him well, in many commands and on many worlds.
Tell me of some of thy past triumphs.
Ho, ho, ho! Thou hast hit on my favourite subject. Wouldst thou hear of my work on the Breaker Loth campaign? 'Twas centuries ago, but I remember it as if it were this morning.
Who was Breaker Loth? Oh, some barbarian king or other. 'Tis of no import now. The Guardian offered him peace, but he would not take it, and so I was sent to bring him down. 'Twas in the early battles there that the Kilorn banner was lost. Such a pity. What banner was this? The blue banner of Kilorn, the ancestral emblem of this place. In those days there was still a Lord Kilorn, who rode into battle with his standard. Did thou succeed in thy campaign? I drove him 1,000 miles north of his capital, till he died and was buried in a great tomb carved into a cliff. His greatest treasure still rests there, a horn of extraordinary power. What was special about the horn? Why, the sound that came from it could shatter buildings. None could wield it but Breakerloth himself, but the Guardian hoped to harness its power somehow. Why did you not just dig it out? Well, you know, we tried that, but they built the tomb very cleverly. There was supposed to be a map divided into 8 parts hidden in the tomb, and it showed the very way through a deadly maze. Most of my servants wouldn't enter the tomb at all, though. They feared the dead, the superstitious fools. It must have been a great victory. Ah, yes. He wipes a teary eye. 'Twas a great day for the Guardian. Then, such a speech he gave. What was it like working under the Guardian? 'Tis fabulous. I remember in the final days of the Breakerloth campaign, he came to us, freezing in our camp on the tundra, and gave us a wonderful display of magical fireworks. 2/3 of us came back with frostbite, but I tell thee, there were not a word of complaint. Well, I must be going. I understand, my daughter. Go in peace, and never forget the 8 virtues, especially the third one. Well, anyway, never forget them. I get the feeling that, he's been put here not because he's a good ruler, but because they want him out of the way. That man, yeah, he's an old warrior, and I imagine the Guardian has... Oh, sorry, they got in the way there. I imagine the Guardian has not much use for old warriors. Is this where his quarters are? Relk. I wonder if they are. Let's see. Oh, it's still locked. Fair enough. Wonder how I'm going to get access then. Are you going to open the door for me? Maybe. Oh, eyes glazed with boredom. The guard recites in a monotone. Welcome, traveller, to the fabulous Kilorn Keep, marvel of the northern wasteland, testament to the great Guardian's power and wisdom. Yes, you won't believe your eyes. The keep actually hovers 1,257 feet above the sands of the Crane Desert, maintaining our military supremacy in this area. We invite you to refresh yourself at our pub in the northeast. Where am I? If you have any questions, suggestions, or complaints, please address them to Mistel, whose office lies in the northwest. Enjoy your stay. Man, you sound happy to be here. I'm going to ignore the fact that you said it again and ask if you'd like to barter. Why not? Little else to do in this wretched keep. There is nothing I want from you, though. I get the feeling this guy does not like being here. I most certainly get the feeling this guy does not like being here at all. Not even a little. And I'm not surprised, considering how dull this place is. This is a sturdy door. In theory, I could probably smash it open. I might smash it open. This might seem like a terrible idea. But then again, I always have terrible ideas. Like smashing open doors. God doesn't seem to care. God doesn't seem to care at all. We'll get this door open one way or another. Mainly by hitting it with my fists. After all, they are covered in, chainmail. So, you know, I'm sure God is annoyed by your actions. He's upset now. Is Relk in here? Relk is currently not in here. Can we close this door now? Yeah, probably. But not just yet. do we want to go in there? Let's just, not anger the guard anymore. Actually, let's talk to the guard and see what he says. Nope, says absolutely nothing. Enjoy your stay. That guard loves his job. Disclaimer, that guard hates his job. So, when we come back, folks, we shall continue to explore the fabulous sights of Kilorn Keep, and find the oubliette somewhere. Somewhere the oubliette is. We most certainly are going to need to find it. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Where is Relk? Do I need to rest before Relk will appear? Who knows? Who knows? Later.